This will be a core bombardier, it looks like, as we have a secondary support in the Blitz being picked up. I do like Blitz as a hero, however, it's quite an interesting pick for this game, as there's lots of stun lock coming out, and I don't know if the Quicken will get the greatest value as far as kiting some of these heroes, but we'll have to see. They go with a final pick of Tremble, so they do go with a tricore of Tremble, Hag, and Valkyrie. Um, and Tremble kind of aids in that global gank style of draft that they've kind of picked up with the Valkyrie Prism and the Fade with the Reflection. Also, the global snipes from the Aluna Power Throw. So, a very active lineup despite running a tricore. We'll see if that ends up being too farm heavy with the 3 cores, or if it ends up being just fine, as they will look to play it kind of active as well. They pick up a final pick Zephyr on the side of Hex, so they will be running a duo core of Zephyr, Bombardier as well, or Zephyr and Kronos as well as a Bombardier as a 3rd core, and the Zephyr kind of synergizes a little bit okay with the Kronos. However, he won't be able to go into the sphere. He will be able to drop a Typhoon down, but they do have some pretty large AoE ultimates to kind of split up the teamfight engagements with both the Sphere and the Typhoon. So that will be quite interesting to see. And great potential coming out from the airstrike, as both those large ultimates can hold people down for quite some time. So I think it's safe to say we will see some pretty nice airstrikes from our man Snooki here, as he's generally very strong on that Bombardier. And from the get-go, it looks like we're going to see Wretched Hag go into the short lane, so they will be running the aggressive tri-lane of Fade, Valkyrie, and Aluna. They will be sending Tremble to the mid lane. And on the side of Hellborn, we have Boots picked up on the Blitz, with Moira and Kronos going to be aggro tri-laning against the Wretched Hag. And then we have Zephyr in the short lane going up 1 versus 3, Bombardier against the Tremble. So what I think will happen is, I do think that we will see some rotations. However, I do think it will possibly be on the side of Hellborn to do the rotating. I think that the Legion tri-lane might stick to a dual lane, try to get a kill onto the Zephyr to start things off, keep him on low farm, because if they do keep 3 people up here against the Zephyr, he can easily go into the jungle, clean out the easy camps, and move into the mediums, and do just fine. He has the Tornadoes leveled up as well. Whereas on the side of Legion, they have a Wretched Hag in the short lane, and it will be very hard for him to go up against this tri-lane with several stuns. Once they get the Mana Sunder on the Moira, it will be very hard for him to escape the Kronos sitting on top of him, hitting him with the stuns. So the advantage there in terms of the drafting goes to Hellborn, where the Zephyr can rotate into jungle if they do keep this 3 versus 1 on both side lanes. But mid matchup, Bomb versus Tremble. This is a little bit favored to Bomb in the beginning, but Tremble, he does do some decent damage output if he's able to avoid the sticky bomb with the high mobility from his mounts, as we see. I always miss the first blood, and I'm sorry, stream. We see the kill onto Wretched Hag, and I'm sure... Oh man, I missed 2 kills. Both tri-lanes killing the solo laners. Okay, so we have the Bloodlust coming out in favor of our Hellborn side. We see immediate teleports from both the Blitz and the Moira, so they are more than happy, it looks like, to tri-lane their Zephyr, and they're safe to say they are okay with leaving the Kronos to 1 versus 1 the Wretched Hag. No Gust yet on the Zephyr. A nice stun coming out from the Fade. It's going to stun them up. Aluna with the auto attacks onto the Zephyr. Will this be a kill onto the Zephyr? He does have 2 Cyclones to heal. He uses the Golden Apple. Aluna might be in some trouble now, as she's in a very offensive position. Here comes the Shards of Harkon from Dude on the Moira, and Aluna will go down. There is another stun up on the Fade. Here comes an arrow onto the Moira. 1 more auto attack. A nice power supply coming out from Moira, and Fade could be in some trouble now. The final auto attacks are not going to be enough to bring down the Moira, and Fade will go down, as it ends up being a 2 for nothing, as they kill both the Aluna and the Fade there. Not able to net any kills. But yeah, the Tremble versus Bomb matchup, I do think this is in favor of Bomb, but as the levels start to pick up, Tremble can definitely kill the bomb if he avoids the sticky bomb. And also, any kind of rotations on the Bombardier are very makes him very susceptible to a gank. I would like to see Tremble use his Dark Swarm when he gets stunned by the sticky bomb, so he takes less damage. We're gonna see invisibility taken here at the 2-minute top rune by the Blitz. They might look to set up a kill onto the Tremble here. Tremble playing in his tower right now as the wave gets pushed though. And if we take a look at the JPM charts, despite the kills, or actually we did see one kill in the Valkyrie, she is the top farmer in the game so far at 377 JPM. The Bloodlust did go to Moira, so she has quite good GPM, but the Chrono's still sitting only at 270. I say only, but it's a little bit higher than the Wretched Hag with the 0-1. Fade is getting caught out here. I'm not too sure what happened here, but gets caught out of position. He goes down. It is now a 2 versus 3. The Zephyr does not have Gust for 9 more seconds. Here comes an arrow, nicely placed there onto the Blitz. Here comes the Shards of Harkon, but it's not going to be in time to save Blitz, so it ends up being a 1-for-1 as the Luna gets credit for that kill. And I want to take a look at the creep kills really quickly. We have 15-0 Hag and 16-2 Chronos. He's not skilled Rewind just yet, which I do believe is kind of interesting, as I do think 1 point in that would be quite good. However, he is choosing to go for the bash. It does increase the chance to bash as well as the damage. He almost gets a kill here on the Wretched Hag. 22 life. Very, very close, as he did just get mana for the blink. Bombardier is 13-5 against 15-4 Tremble, so Tremble is doing very good in terms of last hits. And Luna, he's going to get going on here. Shards of Harkon will connect. One more auto attack. It is not going to be enough. Moira with the boots. She gets in range. She will get the kill. Blitz will go down in the background in exchange. And Fade, he's trying to get in range for a Shards of Harkon stun. He's going to aggro the Ancients. Pretty nice play coming out from Dude. He uses the power supply. Here comes a Mana Sunder. One more auto attack though from Fade. It will not be enough as he was a little bit too low on life. So they do end up making it. Oh, actually Chronos gets the kill onto Wretched Hag in the bot lane. It looks like he caught Hag out with low HP, got mana for that time leap, possibly, and jumped on him. I missed that one, but it ended up being a 2-for-1 as they traded a Luna for both the Moira and the Blitz. So we see a 6-4 hero kill lead for the side of Polymorph early on. Blitz making his way into the mid lane, trying to set up a rotation area as both the bomb and the Tremble are about to hit level 6. Here comes the level 6 on the Tremble. He throws the sticky bomb out, and Blitz is now here. Could this be a bait? He got stunned in the tower. That was not what he was looking to do. He does get the kill as he mans up, but it comes at a cost of his own life, so they trade 1-for-1. Meanwhile, we have a 2 versus 3 going on here in the top lane. The stun is going to miss from Fade onto the Zephyr. And there will be no kill attempt there. So meanwhile, the Chronos doing much better than the Wretched Hag with that second kill on the Hag. First for him, but he is 29-2 against 21-2. He's going to leap in here. He's going to force out the blink. It looks like he might try to go for a kill with his next leap. It's 150 mana plus 120. He needs 270. So with the power supply, he could possibly go for a kill. Blitz still causing some havoc in the mid lane for Tremble, as I said that was gonna happen, and then I went away and he did it anyway. So he speared up the Hag with the leap and he gets the kill. So Hag continues to struggle. She is now 0-3 in the bottom lane. Mid lane we have Fade coming in for a possible gank, but no boots just yet as they are being shipped out on the courier. We have a sticky bomb here on the Tremble, and airstrike. Possibly, he might go for it. Actually, not going to risk it. Here comes Fade though. Here comes a grip from Tremble. The ports are coming in. Fade throws out the Burning Shadow stun, the call. Mana burns the Fade. And that was a 4-player rotation for the Bombardier. A little bit funny, but they get the kill nonetheless. Chronos is here with Blitz. They might look to set up a kill onto Wretched Hag. They are going to stun him up as he walks up the hill, and here's the leap. He will go down. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Valkyrie gets caught out with the leap down. Looks like they used a Typhoon there for that kill, and Moira actually gets credit for the kill. So kills happening all over the place And it continues to be a lead for Polymorph as they are now at a 10 to 6 hero kill lead. The bird, he picks up a bracer, so he might be going Astrolabe, it looks like. Valkyrie has really slowed down though. She had a great start, but it seems like all of a sudden Zephyr must be taking some stacks as he has 57 creep kills compared to the 32 of Valkyrie. And this was very heavily in favor of Valkyrie a few minutes ago. So Zephyr, safe to say, finding his farm very nicely. Meanwhile, Kronos is also doing very well at 417 gold per minute, sitting on the 43 last hits. Mid lane, we have an airstrike coming out onto the Wretched Hag to follow up the Sticky Bomb, and Wretched Hag goes down. So nicely placed airstrike there. Arrow comes out in the top lane. Zephyr, he does use his Astrolabe. He has a couple of Cyclones left to use. No arrow for 10 more seconds, so they won't have enough damage to bring down the Zephyr. Moira is going to run into Aluna here. Oh, beautiful deja vu as he avoids the projectile there of the Shards of Harkon and possibly saving his life. But we have a double damage Bombardier here, and he's going to throw out the Sticky Bomb. Unfortunately, he's going to miss. Aluna almost walks into it. A couple more auto attacks. He's going to get stunned up. Here comes the Ephemeral Forge. He will throw out the Shards of Harkon. He will stun up the Valkyrie, who actually leaps and disjoints the stun. So Bomb, despite missing the Sticky Bomb, will get the kill there onto the Aluna. Or actually, Moira will get credit for the kill. But we had a sphere. Looks like a sphere was used in the bottom lane, but I think this was a defensive sphere as he just simply fell back. Blitz coming in with the Blitzkrieg to follow up the Quicken. Valkyrie, she will get bursted down to 4. 4 versus 1 as Bombardier gets credit for the kill there. Jumbo looks like he's going to port to his mounded base. Doesn't have his hive mind up just yet for another 50 seconds. Kronos is going to leap in. Oh my god, the bash coming out at the perfect timing, but just not enough damage for a kill as Hag actually had the power supply too, so she was looking to be okay. But very close to being a kill there as he actually picks up the Volt Stone, so it looks like he's going to be going for the Thunderclaw on the Kronos, which I think that's quite good. I'm gonna be interested to see what Bombardier decides to go for. I think he's gonna pick up Steam Boots here. He's sitting on quite a bit of gold on the Red Marchers. Oftentimes we'll see Striders, but I think most of the time we see the full Steam Boots. He might also look to maybe go into a Portal Key. So bot lane, we saw a whole bunch of people down here as they set up a kill onto the Kronos. He couldn't get his leap off, so perhaps the mana burn from the call coming into play there as well. They actually didn't use the Bat Blast, so I think Kronos just got caught on low HP. He ended up going down. Unfortunately, this is not a replay cast, so we cannot use the auto skip pause feature. I have to sit here in pause and wait for them to be ready again, which is always sad times, but nonetheless, we have a Soul Trap picked up on the Blitz. So he's going for a very aggressive route there to follow his ganking. We have nothing just yet picked up on the Bombardier. He's the 1k gold, so it's looking like he might go into either a quick Portal Key or he might just try to go right into Staff of the Master. We'll see what he decides to go for. There is a possibility he would go Void against the Tremble, but I think it's a little bit unnecessary, to say the least. But full Ghost Marchers on the Tremble with a Toxin Claws. No real item progression yet on the Wretched Hag. I'm expecting to see Steam Boots picked up here very shortly. Valkyrie, who had a great start, is really falling off. She's only 242 gold per minute, which is almost the same as the second support Moira, or the main support Moira, which is not what you want to see, as the Valkyrie is now 2 and 2. She has the Soul Scream Ring and the Ornament, so she's looking to either go into a Knuckles or finish her boots. And then not a whole lot of item progression just yet. Whereas we have the Astrolabe on the Zephyr. He's the big farmer right now at 458 gold per minute. Take a look at the hero damage charts. We have Bombardier sitting at 18%. Not really too surprised by that. The sticky bomb does a lot of lane harassment as well as the airstrikes in the early game. But Chrono's sitting at 12%. That one actually surprised me quite a lot. So he's done very well in the bottom lane despite dying for the first time. But yeah, it really falls off after there. And yeah, we're at the 10-minute mark now. 13 to 7 kill lead, but almost 5k gold lead, which is quite large actually for 10 minutes. So this comes down to just excellent rotations from the supports, as well as I think Kronos doing very well in his 1 versus 1 matchup. Safe to say they were expecting a lot more from Hag. Hag sitting on a 1-5 stat line, not all that good for the Legion side. And looks like we're having a reconnect here, so we should be resuming very shortly. And I will wait till we resume to continue rambling on. There we go, he's back. Hopefully we will be underway once again. And we are on. Let's get the ball rolling. So we have the supports from Legion rotating down to the bottom lane. Well, actually, that was to kill the Chronos, so they are still down here. We have Valkyrie using the leap, and Zephyr, he does have a Typhoon. He's going to gust him back into the Typhoon. This will be a dead Valkyrie. He misses the arrow. Sad to see that happen. We have Haystern on the Tremble here. He's going to get slowed up by the Lightning Shackles, but not really going to stop him as the Haystern cancels out the slow. He's going to throw out the Gust with the Soul Trap. Is that going to be enough for a kill? Ooh, he survives with 10 life. Good usage of the Swarm there to mitigate some damage. Mid lane, we have the tower. Possibly going to be denied. Oh no. Missed time denied there coming out from the Fade. It is hard as a support to deny towers against cores who deal a lot more damage. He is going to actually pick up the Plated Greaves, so he is deciding to go with armor to counter the Tremble. That is another good way of dealing with the Tremble's early game damage, as this Dark Swarm is all physical. We're going to see a leap in here on the bottom lane onto Aluna. Not going to go out with a sphere, just going to apply some pressure. But the tower did fall in favor of the Hellborn side. That will open up the top lane to some heavy pressure from the roams. We already see some very aggressive wards coming out from Hex. They have very deep vision in the mid lane as well as the top lane, so they're going to continue the pressure out. A leap here onto the Aluna, bash, hit, dead. Smack down. Nicely placed sphere there from the Chronos. So actually maxing the bash over the overskilling the rewind early on, proving to be quite good. Tremble is going to do Ring Around the Rosie here with Zephyr. He's going to get gusted backward. Sticky Bomb does land onto the Tremble. Here comes the boat, aka the airstrike, and Tremble goes down. So Polymorph nets themselves another kill. Here comes a Valkyrie Prism as Valkyrie hits level 6. Will they be able to find the targets they're looking for, though, is the question. The stun coming out from Maluna. And here comes a 3-man Bat Blast from Wretched Hag, but she will get stunned up and she will go down to face stun on top. And they are so low from this combo. They do get the kill on the Blitz, but Bombardier will survive with very low life. Valkyrie will be forced to use the leap. Here comes the from Zephyr. They have all these funny sounding ultimates as the Turkey Zephyr. That's a great skin. Kudos to Whoop for playing the Turkey skin, as it is November. Thanksgiving is coming up very soon for us Americanos. But they get the kill there onto Valkyrie, so they get kills on both the Hag and the Valkyrie. 2 cores, quite a good engagement despite Legion getting the jump there with the Prism. So the damage was not there to bring down the Bombardier, unfortunately. Yeah, it continues to, the GBM chart kind of just reflects how the first 10 minutes have gone. We have all 3 cores from Hellborn doing very well. Bombardier, he is going to get taken out here by the Hive Mind, as well as the Hag and the Valkyrie. Kill credit going to Tremble. The arrow will miss there, but all three cores doing quite well. Even with the death on bomb, they're still way ahead. Even the Moira is sitting on 270 gold per minute. Dude finding the farm. Bird runs into a Luna with Moira. Bird gets kill. Luna is sad. So, Legion is finding themselves in quite the predicament here. And what can they do to kind of get back into this game? Well, start with a tower kill. They do have the level 6 on their Fade, so that helps quite a lot. I think they need to get a little bit tankier on some of the cores. The Hag did pick up her steam boots now. I think that added HP will really help her to survive some of these early game spells. She may actually want to pick up something like a tablet this game, which sounds kind of weird, but against a Kronos and a Zephyr, it's quite good if you get caught with your blink down. And I don't think we'll be seeing a tablet anytime soon from the Luna or the Fade, but Tablet of Command quite good against this Hellborn lineup, so I think that's something they could look to invest into early game to try to combat these team fights. But I think they will need to start trying to set up ganks when Hex does split up. They're going to go for killing with the Zephyr here. He has the full Shaman's Headdress though on top of the Astrolabe. And this is 4 players trying to bring down the Bird. Bird is so tanky. He has the Astrolabe. He's waiting for the team support, but nobody is coming. And here comes Moira now with the TP, but it's a little too late. Kronos, he has the Sphere, but no mana for a Leap and a Sphere. They are invis. Fade is going to miss the stun. That is very unfortunate, as they were standing on top of each other. That was a 2-man line stun in the works. But they did use quite a lot of stuff to bring down Zephyr, and there was not a whole lot readily available to them. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Blitz is going to speed himself up to safety as he actually has level 4 Quicken. Man, look at that. He gets from here all the way to here with 1 usage of Quicken. Zoom, zoom. That's a Mazda for you. Zoom, zooming. So, Thunderclaw was picked up on the Kronos, and Zephyr, he picks up a Glowstone on top of the Shaman, so he continues his reign of farm. He will be building into that Staff of the Master. If he lies here, I can say, he lies. It's not 666. Anyway. We're going to have a Reflection used here from Fate. They're going to spot out the Bird. Do they have the damage to bring him down, though, is the question. The Gust backwards. Fate taking a lot of pressure. Here comes the arrow. 5 seconds landing. Sticky Bomb will land onto Tremble. Vortex, though, from Moira will stall 2 players up. Hag will blink backwards. She has a Soul Trap on her. And Blitz is going to go in here with the Blitzkrieg stun. He takes him down quite low. Lightning Shackle's coming up in 4 more seconds. Sticky Bomb on the Valkyrie. They might look to re-engage this as Zephyr has bought back. Looks like he doesn't have a TP off cooldown though. So they are trying to force the issue. Here comes Hag with the blink. She throws out the bats. Oh, a nice 5-second arrow is going to land on the Blitz. They are going to get the kill onto Bombardier to start things off. Zephyr is almost here. He does have a Typhoon, but no Cyclones ready to go. Will he look to re-engage? Moira will stun up 3 players. With that Shards of Harkon, the Astrolabe coming out from the Bird, and this is a defensive Typhoon. Arrow will land onto the Moira. Will they get the kill? Here comes a Burning Shadow stun from Fade into the Call of the Valkyrie. Zephyr will take out Fade. Prism comes out into the Gust. Cyclones! No! Juke comes out from Valkyrie as he can't guess which direction he went in. Valkyrie will survive. And looks like they lost 4 players on the side of Hex with a buyback on the Zephyr. So they made up some ground, but they did lose the... Looks like they lost the Hag and the Fade. So they only lost two players, I think. It might have been a 4-for-2 team fight. So despite a pretty solid fight coming out from our Legion side, it looks like we still have a humongous lead as it's 23-14 still. 13k gold, 13k experience lead. Fade is going to line up a Burning Shadow stun and connects onto the Blitz in the trees as well. I'm not sure they saw that, but was a nice stun nonetheless. They get the kill onto Bombardier, who picks up a portal key, and he's sitting on the, there we go, the 1300 gold. Kronos will leap in, but Hag will blink away, so he does not bait out the sphere. Tremble picks up a Astrolabe, and then a Thunderclaw, so they have Thunderclaw on the Tremble. He's gonna get stunned up here. I believe he was trying to pour it out. Here comes the Kronos, and Tremble will go down. Wretched Hag has a Bat Blast ready to go. Zephyr, he's going to get caught all by himself here in the Legion jungle. The Burning Shadows will miss, unfortunately. And Zephyr, he's thinking about manning up now. The arrow is going to miss. Bird is feeling comfortable. He's sitting on 534 GPM. And he baits out a Burning Shadows and an arrow. And he's asking the enemy team if they're okay. I don't think they are. Drink Scrim. Drunk. Drunk Scrim. Moira has a portal key, by the way, 19 minutes in. So, talked about dude's farm there on the Moira. I mean, he's going to probably feed here, but YOLO. He's got the blink already. Sitting on 300 gold as well. Prism comes out here from the Legion side. Who are they going to go for? Looks like they're going to go for the Bombardier. Here comes the face stun into the arrow. Call the Valkyrie. Call comes out. Bombardier, he's still fighting strong. The airstrike comes out. They will bring down the Valkyrie. And Bomb, will he make the escape? Here comes the Bat Blast. This Quicken will speed him up. He will avoid the bats, but not going to be as lucky on the side of Blitz. Zephyr also goes down. Bombardier, he's thinking about going back in. He's going to go for a kill here onto the Fade. He will get it with the final auto attack. Power throw will connect, and Bomb should go down here. Oh my god, well, no. Portal key was still off cooldown for another 5 seconds. So Snooki, a little bit too YOLO there. He gets the kill onto Fade, but it costs him his life. Double tap coming out for the Wretched Hag as they lose the Valkyrie and the Fade. Tremble is now here, but Kronos, he has a Veiled Rot and a Chrono Field ready to go. Yeah, it's Chrono Field. I always call it Chronosphere. Anyway. Tremble has got 1k gold. Wretched Hag did pick up the Tablet of Command, so I do like that quite a lot. We also see a tablet on the Valkyrie, so they are recognizing... Oh wow, and a third tablet on the Fade. So they are recognizing the weakness of Hellborn's heroes, that if they're able to tablet each other out of the ultimates, they can kite some of their kill windows with the big R buttons. The tablet very good this game for our Legion side. Team fight is a brewing down here in the bot lane. Looks like they will spot out the Fade with that Word of Revelation. Stun comes out from Blitz onto the Tremble. Fade is going to get locked down here. Here comes a nice Chrono Field. They will tablet the Tremble out, but Fade will be the sacrificial lamb. Zephyr is now coming in with a flank here in the background. Tremble, he's going to get lightning shackled up, and he will go down as he gets caught all by himself. Arcane Vortex, meanwhile, onto the Aluna. Will Aluna end up going down? The spells are coming back up, and Bird is here, but Kronos gets credit for the kill, so it ends up being a 3-for-0 engagement. As they use only the Chrono Field and the, well, they use a couple of ultimates, but they still have the Typhoon as well as the Airstrike ready to go. It looks like they will probably force high ground here and at least get some chip damage in on the tower before they respawn, as they still have some pretty good ultimates available. 20 seconds on the Tremble. The Luna is almost up. Wretched Hag has a Bat Blast. He's going to use it onto 2. It's going to get Astrolabed up immediately. And the Staff of the Master just got delivered to Zephyr, so he has the very large ultimate. They are actually diving the tower. Kronos is going to get arrowed up. Will he go down? No rewinds. Bad RNG there for Azov. He goes down. Aluna, she will tablet herself, it looks like, or rather she will get tableted to safety. They will get the kill onto Blitz. Sticky Bomb is applied to the Tremble. Wretched Hag with her blink down. Well, she has it up actually. Airstrike lands onto both the Valkyrie and the Tremble. They do go down. A buyback coming out from the Valkyrie as the tier 3 tower is now down. The Rax has taken some heavy pressure. Zephyr diving behind enemy lines. The arrow is going to be not baited out as Bombardier comes in with a stun. And that will be a kill onto the Valkyrie. Looks like that was a dieback from the Valk. And our Hellborn side is still fighting quite strong. They have 3 players up. Fade is alive here in the trees. Power throw though from Volk. Gonna snipe out dude on the Moira. Here comes the Burning Shadow Stun onto the bird. Snooki blinks in very aggressively. He has a sticky bomb. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna land it. It's not gonna be oh, it is gonna be enough for the kill. The Gust actually landed first, helping him have damage for the kill. Will it cost Zephyr his life, as they have not put any attention on the Raxus here? Hag is going to blink in. The Cyclones are being eaten, but it's not going to be enough as Hag gets, or Luna gets credit for the kill. Here comes the Lightning Shackles. Blitz is going for 2 different targets at once. They will get the 1 kill onto Hag, but they will not get the kill onto Luna. Arrow is going to whiff. Here comes a Chrono Field onto 2. They're going to immediately take out the Valkyrie. Tremble is going down. The Geometer's Bane on top of the Thunderclaw procs coming in from Kronos. And the GGs are called. Hex will take game number 1 here over Orcs of Newerth in a commanding performance. So we will go on a short break here, and we will hopefully get